Well, the Pasadena Livestock Show and Rodeo is underway, and taking the stage tomorrow night is Jake Bush, our very own Jake Bush. Jake joins us this morning to tell us all about the good stuff. Jake, how are you? Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so you are playing at the Pasadena Rodeo, and you're the hometown guy. How does that make you feel to be back?
It's like playing the Opry, man. It's about as good as it gets for us in Pasadena. Super excited.
Now, you say you've played the cook-off in years past, but this is the first time taking the main stage.
It is, yeah. We played in these cook-offs for 7 or 8 years, man, 100 yards from the stadium, or from the arena. So,
So you got family and friends you expect
we
to
do,
be
yeah.
out there?
I feel like we're going to have all of them, every bit of them.
How's the crowd? Is it your favorite? Is it one of your favorite crowds in Pasadena?
There's nothing like a hometown crowd,
Yeah.
man. You know, they're the best Texas fans in the world. I mean, period. They're just loyal, and they come to have a good time.
Yeah.
We were chatting about what's your favorite thing to sing about, to write about, but you said this next single, this next song, well, one of them was about beer. You connected with a lot of folks across
Yeah, when did that was Better Than a Beer.
Better by the beer.
Better
yeah.
by the beer, that's right. When did that come out?
So I wrote that in 2019, and we put that out on an album in 2020, and it ended up going #1 for us.
I had it on YouTube this morning, a number of replays.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
So you're working, you're busy, always busy. Tell us about the process now, because back in the day, you'd release an album, and now it's kind of like you got to keep up with it constantly.
You do, yeah. I mean, for me, I always try to strive to write better songs, and I think the song's first. Music comes after that. If you don't have a good song, then it's all you have. So what we're doing right now is really just writing real, authentic country music and hoping to put it out and reach an audience with a platform, you know.
Well, and you're obviously from here. You're from Texas. Growing up listening to Texas country, country in general.
All of it.
Yeah. What are some of your, you think back to some of your inspirations, different artists that you followed growing up. What are some of the sounds and voices that you remember and that you love?
Man, anything 90s country music.
Yeah?
I mean, Mark Wills, Chris Cagle, and then you get into the newer guys like Cody Johnson. I remember I was probably fresh out of high school sneaking into bars to watch him, and now he's massive, you know? So it makes it seem real for guys like us to be able to reach that threshold that he was aiming for, and he hit it, you know?
Yeah. And where do you place Texas country in the overall map of country music and where it fits?
It's bizarre, really, right? Because when we go out of state, you know, all of us have Texas on all of our merch and cases, and we sing about Texas, and then you get to these other states, and it's like, we're like a cult almost. What it seems like, you know? It's super cool. I mean, there's like a little family of all of us that we all try to help each other out. And we build each other up, and we write together, and we tour together, and we play together. It's like a big
awesome.
family.
Yeah, that's really cool.
How long have you been touring for?
Almost a decade.
Years. Wow. And you said your favorite place to record is right now in Nashville.
That's my current place,
That's your current place.
Is that something that changes? I mean, is that your temporary home for a while? How would you describe Nashville? Because you are from Pasadena, so
I think it's, for artists, you evolve, right? So like I've been recording in Texas for the past almost 8 years, 9 years. And the sound that I was getting here, I was loving it, but I felt like I needed something new, a fresh environment. So I teamed up with a producer in Nashville, and the best musicians in the world are in Nashville. You know, that's where all the hit records are made. So I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and get up there, and I'm loving it. We got a bunch of new singles.
So good
coming.
Writers, good producers, engineers, the whole 9 yards, really. You get
That's the greatest, That's where all the hits are made, whether they're writing them or recording them. That's where the
So does it feel like you've hit a new plateau in your career then?
I think
Growing
so.
to a Nashville.
I've always looked to be to challenge myself for new levels of what I'm doing, and surrounding myself with guys like that. It's just sometimes you're in the room just blown away that you're even allowed to be in their company. You know?
What does that look like for you when you're pushing yourself to the brink? Is it a different sound? Is it a different lyric? Like, what does that look like for you?
It's like settling in, you know? It's like getting new shoes or new boots, like breaking them in. And through the years, I've broken in my voice to find out who I am. And I think moving up to new challenges like that have really pulled me into exactly who I'm supposed to be. So it's exciting. It is a little scary sometimes, but you know, I'm not scared of a challenge.
Hey,
Well, we're
like
excited because
that.
you're going to perform, but before we do,
Yes.
we're going to take a break, and he's going to play for us. But there's a new single out with Lori Morgan. It's called Kentucky Bluebird, and it's a remake. Can you tell the folks a little history there?
Yeah, so when Keith Whitley passed away, he had already had it recorded, and his record label RCA had put it out after he passed. And friend of mine had showed it to me, and I just fell in love with it. And I had cut it on an old record long time ago, 2017, and I had recut it for an album. And we just had an idea to put his widow, Lori Morgan, on it. And she was so kind and came to the studio in Nashville and did it with us. And it's unreal.
What an honor, huh?
Yeah, what a
That
tribute
she
to
got
him,
behind
too.
it, and yeah.
That's incredible. All right, Jake Bush, can't wait to hear you.
Thanks so
Have
much
you-
for having me, y'all.
You're going to play in a little
Yeah.
bit. Stay with us, because after the break, he's not going anywhere. He's going to perform
yeah.
live in Studio B. Don't go
A real
anywhere.
treat.